how Bawumia caused NPP loss at Akwatia by-election. Now, we had a by-election yesterday at Akwatia because one Ernest Kumi passed on. In fact, Ernest Kumi, my brother, my sister, was the MP, though disputed, for Akwatia. In fact, he struggled through thin and thin to remain as an MP. He was fought left, right, and center, even in the Parliament House. There were times that he was forced to leave because there was a warrant for him to be arrested. This is Ernest Yao Kumi. He died. And when he passed on, my brother, my sister, it was a very trying time for his family. Family crying left, right, and center, mourning him, and also for his party. But all other things remaining equal, there had to be a by-election no matter what for a replacement. My brother, my sister, and boom, there was time for action. One lawyer and another repackaged candidate locked horns, and they were supposed to be the two candidates vying for the top post at the by-election. Now, the interesting thing is that the original candidate who ran against Ernest Kumi and lost, my brother, my sister, and had run to the courthouse to fight the case, had his lawyer this time round replace him in the name of lawyer Bernard. Now, Bernard came forward, and what was it? Many people were surprised. Oh, you were the one who a few days ago was defending your client against an election that you said was rigged. All of a sudden, you have replaced him. What happened? Well, the primaries decided that. Who chose him? But it looked like the NDC made a good choice. How about the other candidate? Oh, Asumedu. Very wonderful brother. Repackaged and brought back to be able to stand and fight. That was where all the controversy was. Now, the two leading figures in the NPP vying for the top post of presidential aspirants, better still, presidential candidates of their party, Canada, Japan, and also Bawumia, were at Akwatia. Wow. They were talking to the people of Akwatia to do all they could to honor the spirit of Ernest Kumi. Because in Ghana, there are two very terrible things that happen to us when we are doing our politics. Number one, violence. And number two, electoral mismanagement, corruption, and whatever you want to put on that. If we are not violent at the polls, tearing down each other physically, sometimes guns are even blazing. Sometimes people even die, like in the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Innocent souls went down the drain all because of elections. My brother, my sister, then we have some candidates who are buying votes left, right, and center, bringing all forms of electoral rigging machinery to be able to win elections. And I've always asked, now, when you rig elections and supposedly get declared as winner, how do you feel? Do you have any conscience at all? Or are you that idiot who is numb to every kind of stimuli or emotions or even conscience? My brother, my sister, hey, we saw it all at Akwatia. Now, the roads were being built in Akwatia by the ruling government. And we also have roads politics. When there is a by-election like that, the top spot to run to is the building of roads. It happened in so many areas. My brother, my sister, in by-elections. So the NDC government started to build a certain kind of road in the area. And many said that if the road had to continue, it would depend so much on this election. But let us concentrate on the Akwatia by-election. The whole Ghana had its attention there. Was there going to be violence? The IGP said, no way, no violence. And true to his word, We had heavy police presence at the scene. My brother, my sister, armed to the teeth. And it looked like everything was going on good, apart from a few skirmishes, which you wouldn't really call violence. It looked like it was okay. But in the run-up to the by-election, Kennedy Japan was there. He spoke to the people. He tried to convince them to vote for the NPP candidate, and Bawumia messed it all up. What did Bawumia say? He told the people who were mourning their son, one Ernest Yaokumi, who had gone through thick and thin to be able to maintain his position as the honorable member of Akwatia. Bawumia told the people, you know what? It's the NDC that killed Ernest Yaokumi. If you vote for the NDC, you are voting for the killers of your own son. He seemed to be saying, you have to vote for the NPP to honor the spirit of your son. The people got angry. We are mourning our son. In fact, and this is all you can tell us, is it a way to win votes? Are you politicking with the death of one of our very own? They got angry. Very, very angry. Now, Musa Dankwa had predicted that the NDC was going to carry the day. And it looks like he's the newest whiz kid of our elections. Oh, yes. My brother, my sister, people were angry with Bawumia. The family of Ernest Yaokumi got mad. The people of Akwatia felt that they were being puppeted by the master puppeteer, pulling them from string to string, making them dance like koliko. My brother, my sister, they were angry. But it didn't end there. Bickering in the party. Now there was one hairdresser called Amasei, who was also in the constituency. She was popular. Oh, Amasei went ahead to beat one of the hottest kingpins of the area politically, Baba Jamal. He was kicked out. And she took over. Hey! She became the MP for the area, right? This is Amasei. You see Amasei? Then Amasei, the hairdresser, was doing all she could. She was so popular. Eye Obano, eye Asieho. That was what everybody was saying around the time. And then she lost the primaries to Ernest Yaokumi. And Ernest Yaokumi now took over, ran the race, and won the elections, albeit disputedly. And he didn't have his peace because it was still being litigated in court. And many people thought that this lady would have been the best candidate to stand in the Akwatia elections. And so many people we spoke to in Akwatia said that they expected that this woman should have been repackaged and brought, and she would have been able to do the magic. After all, she one time unseated one of the kingpins of the NDC, Baba Jamal. But they didn't bring this woman. What was the reason? They said she is affiliated to Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Akumpreku Japan, a former MP who is vying for the top position of flag bearer of his party, the NPP, who many people are tipping to be the dark horse. You know who the dark horse is? My brother, my sister? Oh gosh. And because she's affiliated to this one, they said, oh no, we can't accept her. They rather went for the other guy, Asumedu, who, my brother, my sister, is said to be affiliated to Bawumia. So the NPP itself is divided into two factions, the Kennedy faction and the Bawumia faction. And even when they have to present candidates, they have to find out which candidate belongs to who and who doesn't belong to who supports who and who doesn't support who. Ken's candidate would have been Amasei, because naturally the people in the area said, oh, this is that candidate. And many people believe that Kennedy would have thrown a lot of support for this one. In fact, in terms of resources and everything, Kennedy went into the area, in and out. Bawumia was also in the area, yes, doing his things, but he messed it up for them. Number one, the choice of the candidates. Number two, NDC killed your own Ernest Yao Kumi. Nobody wants to hear that, my brother, my sister. It's low-class politics. It is so demeaning, so infantile, so childish. Nobody expected that to come out of the mouth of a gentleman, so-called gentleman like Bawumia. At the end of the day, the NPP lost in its own stronghold. And look at it. Look at it. This man here called Kwame Asumedu, 15,235. A stronghold. In fact, a seat that was for the NPP. And then the lawyer, Bernard Bediako, had 18,199. My brother, my sister, he took the thing easy chop. But of course, there are allegations of vote buying. And some people are saying that litigation must go on. And this is Bernard Bediako Bedu declared Akwatia MP elect as it is right now on my birthday, the 2nd of September, 2025. Are they going to litigate? Will they go to court like it happened in the case of Ernest Yao Kumi? And if it happens, it won't be a new thing. This was the same lawyer who was at the top of the litigation, supporting his client, who he believed had won the election. What is the relationship between lawyer and his client now? Are they okay? In fact, the other gentleman has been quiet for some time now. When is he going to speak? Are they going to be okay? And what does this victory mean for the NDC? It's simple. People are tired and fed up with the NPP. A useless government that was in power for 8 years and did nothing but stole from the average Ghanaian. We have a lot of thieves who are still being arrested left, right, and center by Iyoko. In the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we saw women pack money under their beds. My brother, my sister, they had more money in their room than we had at the Bank of Ghana. My brother, my sister, in the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we had little boys with sharp teeth in the west of Rawlings, who all of a sudden shot into riches, wealth, treasure. And when you look at the work that they did, they had nothing to really show for the wealth that they had made. My brother, my sister, corruption was on top. Disrespect for authority, arrogance. Ghanaians are still angry with the NPP. And I tell you, if there is going to be any by-election in any of the NPP constituencies, they will lose. Ghanaians are angry. The gods of Ghana are angry. The people of Ghana are angry. And that is what will happen to the NDC should they go the same line as the NPP. So far, so good. The dollar is still, in fact, in a beautiful romance with the Ghana cedi. The economy is showing signs of resurrection after 8 years of burial. My brother, my sister, is the black pot, a.k.a. Kukushonamo. But will Bawumia still be the flag bearer? Or this Akwatia election has shown enough evidence that Bawumia has lost steam. A man who is repackaging promises and coming forward with a plethora of lies garnished in a Chinese porcelain pot and sent to the people. Kennedy says, should he become president of Ghana, which is a long shot, he will not take salary. Number two, he will not drive any state car. He will buy his own cars. And when he's leaving the presidency, he will leave all the cars for the government. But he didn't say whether he will take government business or not. It's the black pot, a.k.a. Kukushonomo. where we speak truth to power.